Hello everyone, welcome again. In the last video we talked about the value of an option, what is the intrinsic value and what is the time value of an option. And in this video I am going to talk more about the price of an option and basically about the theoretical price of an option. So we did talk about the price of an option. There is a value at which the option is trading at, and it is known as the market price of an option. And everything that we would study about the options would be devoted to understanding how to calculate the market price of an option. And this is not a simple task. It'll require years of education and understanding and experience to understand what is the market price of an option. But to understand this, we would have to understand first what is the theoretical price of an option. And theoretical price may or may not differ. In most cases it does differ a lot from the market price. But if we want to understand what is the market price, we would have to understand how to calculate the theoretical price. And to do that, to explain how to calculate the theoretical price, I would like to go back even further to the Stone Age of option pricing, where I would go to a very simple pricing model, and I would consider consider arbitrage, arbitrage free market. And what arbitrage free market means is that no money can be made from the trading of the underlying. There is no asymmetry of information. Everybody has all the information, and no money can be made from, just write this, no money can be made from trading of underlying, and that would be stock in our case. And what I forgot to mention over here is that, okay, when we talk about the market price, and before we understand how to calculate the theoretical price and everything, it is very important to understand, for an option trader, it is very important to understand that the whole game of options is about understanding the market price, and market price fluctuates a lot, and there are various factors that go into calculating of a market price, or what the market participants are placing the value of an option. And it is just as simple as, suppose if you go out to buy anything, maybe a car, a computer, or anything, and you want to make sure that you are not paying more than what you should. And so you do your research and you calculate in your head, there is a fair market price for this thing that you're buying. And same should be the case with an option. Options can be highly overpriced, and those are the ones that you should not be buying. Options can be underpriced, and those are the ones that you should be looking to buy. And when you're selling options, you would like to sell overpriced options, and you would not like, so the whole understanding goes in calculating what is the market price, why is it trading at this particular price, and should I be buying this or not. So moving on to the simple price model, I said let us consider a very simple example where it's an arbitrage free market, and in this scenario the price of an option would be equal to the expected expected value of an option, or I can say what is the expected return on an option, expected return on an option. And to emphasize on this, let me explain a little more. Okay, so I have let us talk about a $100 call. Okay, so right now we are talking about, say, a 3-month period over here. Currently the call is there's a stock price, there is XYZ which is currently trading at $100. It can go up to, and for the sake of simplicity, just take 5 outcomes, that it can go up to $110, can go up to $120, it can go down to $90, or it can go down to $80. And currently this is the market price that it is trading at. And suppose with each of these outcomes there is a probability associated, and with $80, if it goes down to $80, I would say, and I believe I magically know these numbers, that there is a 10% chance that it'll go down to $80. Again, there is a 10% chance that it goes down to $90. There is a 30% chance that it'll stay the same, and there is 30% chance that it'll go up to $110, and there is a 20% chance that it will go up to $120. So, and these probabilities, I said I just magically found out. Okay, so what I do is I calculate what is the expectation here. This would be $8 if I multiply this with this probability. If I multiply the outcome with the probability, it would be $9, it would be $30, this would be $33, and this would be $24. And if I sum all of these over here, it would be $104. And so just remember that this, just hold on with this thought over here. And this is just the, what I was talking about was the underlying X, Y, Z. These are the probabilities associated with this. And now I have an option over here. I have a call option over here. So these values remain the same here. Okay, so what is going to happen with this call if I buy this call, $100 call? If the XYZ, if the underlying goes to $80, I make zero money. The underlying goes to $90, I make zero money. If it stays the same, I don't make any money. But if at expiration the underlying goes to $110, and remember I have a right to buy it at $100 because I bought a $100 call, I can make $10 profit by selling this at $110, and I can make a $20 profit if I sell it, and the probabilities would stay the same as they were before. So what's gonna happen? Let's see what is the expected value. 0 over here, 0 over here, 0 over here. It would be and it would be 10 times 0.5 $3 over here, and $4 over here. So what is the expected value of this option? The expected value of this option is $7. So in a very simple arbitrage free environment, in an arbitrage free market, the value of this option should be $7. But there is little more to it than just this. There is a carrying cost associated